Hello everyone, in this video we will see a game score calculator, guys. Okay, so what we will do in this program, we will take some players, okay, number of players like 4 5, how many, as many as you want, okay. So and we will take input from the user, the score of the players, right? So let's say first player got 5 points, second player got 3 points, third player got 8 points. So finally we will find someone, winner, right? So um, whoever has the highest score, we will declare him as winner, right? So this is the uh, motto of this score calculator, guys. Okay, so we will see how it actually works, and let's copy this and put it here, right? So we have this program here, right? So think about this line, guys. Enter the number of players, so we will players of the number of the players will be stored in this variable players, right? And now we have a for loop. Okay, so it starts from 1, and when as long as I is less than or equals to players, the I will be incremented, right? And enter score for player, right? So we'll have to provide score for player I. So I means in the first place we will provide for the first player I. Okay, so now we will take the input from the user, right? So what we can do, we just can visualize this one, and we can feel how it actually works, right? Okay, so in our first iteration, guys, in case of our first iteration, I would be 1, and I is less than or equal to players, right? So 1 is let's say we put players, let's say 3 players, right? And I is 1, so 1 is of course less than 3, right? So enter score for the player I. So I means first player, right? So let's say the user provided score for 1 is first player is 5. So if score is max, score greater than max score, right? So 5 max score is max score was 0, right? So 5 is definitely uh, 5 is the score, 5 is definitely greater than 1, right? I mean 0, right? Max score was 0, so you can say 0. So max score will get the value score, so score is 5, so max score will be 5, right? And winner will be I means 1, right? So for the first iteration, it just decided that this, right? And I will be incremented right now, because we got the iteration for 1, right? So I'll be incremented, I will be 2. So we don't need to bother about this initialization, don't look at this. So 2 would be 2 would be less than or equal to 3, right? So you see, enter score for player, this was I, so I is 2 now, right? So scan, let's say you gave 8 here, right? Second one, so score 8 is max score was previously max score was 5, right? And now max score would be 8, right? Max score will get the value 8 because present score is 8, right? As a winner would be 2 here, right? So let's say in our third iteration, when this was our second iteration, guys. This was our second iteration. So in case of our third iteration, I would be 3, right? So 3 is not, don't look at this, just initialization is, don't bother about the initialization condition, guys. We will not bother about this thing, right? So 3 is not less than 3 but equals to 3, so the condition is true. Enter the score for plus 3, right? 3. So let's say we are giving here 6. Okay, so if his score is greater than max score, this was our condition, right? If score is greater than our max score, so in this case you see here our score is 6 now, so our max score was 8, right? This was max score is 8. So in this case our score is 6, so 6 is not greater than 8. So in this case we can't enter into this part, right? Because if is not, this condition is not fulfilled, guys. Okay, so finally we will get the this 8 would be the max score and winner would be the second one, right? So now what, in the last player uh, whatever 2 has the highest score and max score would be 8, right? So if you provide here this, enter the number of players. So let's say you provided 3, and enter score for player 1 is 5, enter score for player 2 is 8, and enter score for player 3 is 6, right? So player 2 has the highest score, 8. So this was the our game, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the videos, and we will have to revise these programs, guys. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and if you like my presentation and explanation, please share this with your friends.